everybody. This is Josh Scorcher, and today we are continuing on our little excursion through chapter 6.
Are we still in chapter 6?
Yes, we are still in chapter 6.
Huh.
We gotta get out of Gatlas.
Yeah, gotta get out of Gatlas, but there are still some things in Gatlas that we have to do.
Gotta get out.
Somebody needs to oil their door.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You're fine.
So, all right. So why don't we get get things going here? Boop-doo. Right. So. Okay. All right. During the evening stay in the Valentine Mansion, the party had a very lovely dinner. A lot of people pitched in for it. And during this evening's stay, it was discovered that in the basement of this Valentine Mansion, there was a strange secret entrance that could only be opened by the presence of a particular magical signature from a Rakshasa. One magical signature that Jojo possessed. And once entering this area, they saw this strange magical sigil on the ground. And Raquel Karcher's voice appeared to come out of it, asking her some questions. And observing the sigil a little further, the party deduced that this portal has some sort of connection to the plane of shadows, though they are not entirely sure what. It is now the next day, and everyone has stepped out into the city of New Gatlas. So let's see how things unfurl today.
Blossom.
Was a show starring Mayim Bialik.
All right. It is very, very early morning. The sun has just peeked over the horizon. As in, it is 6 a.m.
Somebody remind me whose idea it was to get up this frickin' early.
I think it was the sun's idea.
We were indoors.
Windows.
Curtains.
Not in my room.
Didn't you sleep in the hallway?
That point is invalid.
He actually slept in the bed.
Yeah.
I moved him later on. He kind of passed out pretty quick.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Caius Valentine looks to you all and says, "Oh yeah, Shylin said he was gonna go check on the horses, check on if there are any horses available. So we'll probably get something back for that."
Well, might as well leave it to one of the rich boys. Take care of the transportation costs. I need some tea.
Probably a vendor open.
What?
Oh, nothing. I wasn't. I thought there might be a vendor open for tea.
I don't know about tea being available. I bet there are some 24-hour taverns available. You might get a decent mug of ale, but nice tea. Nah, that's a little too specialized.
Well, I do try to avoid drinking in the morning, but just something. I need help waking up.
Is there anything in the kitchen that I like? I know herbs as well as I do. Is there anything in the kitchen I can make into tea?
I think we need to feed 7.
Uh-oh.
Tommy, be quiet. I'm sleepy.
Flint, why don't you work on the tea and I'll work on breakfast, okay?
All right.
Preferably black tea that has more caffeine in it.
All right, and I think I can do that if I
Awesome.
roll.
Hey, nice.
Nice.
Josh, am I rolled in
There's
nature
no
for
movement
herbs
on the screen.
or what?
Sorry, sorry. What were you trying to do?
Trying to make tea for Hoshimi. So do I roll nature like for my herbalism?
Or
what?
just make tea.
Do I have to roll for that, or can I just make tea?
It's not a very high DC. No.
Okay, so let's just make tea, and I can even heat it with my fire breath.
Yep. So yeah. So you just
I have
Yep.
made blueberry blueberry chocolate chip pancakes.
I thought for
Scrambled-
a second you were gonna say blueberry soup.
No. Blueberry chocolate chip pancakes, eggs, fried eggs, a little bit of steak for 7, and potatoes for breakfast.
Yeah, Seven's still on the floor, kind of face planted, because it's like rump in the air, face on the floor. It does not want to get up.
I
7,
think we might need a breakfast in not bed for her.
7, sweetie.
Mm,
7,
5 minutes.
7.
She pokes her head up.
Food.
Can I just teleport it to my belly?
Yeah, sure. You get right on it.
Mm.
We might need to do a
Ow!
breakfast in floor.
Okay, I was not gonna say anything.
No, you don't get to say anything, because in Urzaban, you made a point of talking about 7 eating eggs, so you shush!
Okay, 7 gets up reluctantly, like dragging herself over. She sees the steak, but then she sees the pancakes.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no! Choices!
Just
You
promise
can-
me you won't. Just promise me you won't throw it at me this time.
You don't have to. You don't have to choose. Olwen takes a pancake, flaps the steak in it, and puts another pancake in it. It's a blueberry chocolate chip pancake sandwich.
That sounds gross.
You can do that?
It was a McGriddle, but I mean.
No, you just opened this Griffin's world.
Pancake steak sandwich.
Well, maybe I'm saying that because I'm not too fond of steak.
A berry cheesesteak.
Moderation, I like steak, but not like every day or every week or, Anyway,
Eat steak every day.
yeah, no, that's too much even for my poor Tom. And I'm a Texan. Get her done. Anyway,
So she has her breakfast sandwich.
she takes, she rips both pancake and steak. Eyes dilate, and then she
Oh,
attempts
boy.
to hulk it all down, but it's too big.
7, you really need to learn to pace yourself when you eat.
I gonna have to make another batch of tea if you hurt your stomach.
It's not my fault it's too big! You're just helping me hulk it down!
Bliss, please don't say that again in my presence when I have to control myself.
Jojo's trying to say something, sorry.
I was just inquiring if Jojo was actually there.
Oh yes, he is.
Yeah, you're here for food, bro.
Yeah.
One of the most deep and difficult questions a man can ask. Booze or food first?
Well, I guess it doesn't matter in your case, but normally you should do food first.
I mean, you can take a page out of Seven's book and just do both at the same time.
Both at the same time!
I like your philosophy.
All right. So
ho-
everyone's having a glorious breakfast, experimenting with all the different foods that Olwen has made. It's like there has been a lot of dipping into. There's been a little bit of dipping into booze. There has been experimenting with breakfast sandwiches.
Oh, and what was I gonna say? Zoo actually steals one of the pancakes off of Flint's plate. He tries to grab her, but she keeps biting holes and popping out of the holes like whack-a-mole, and he keeps trying to grab her. Hey!
Adorable.
Oh.
Okay, at that, Seven sees that and gives chase and snatches the pancake and tries to pull, like play a tug of war. She's being gentle about it.
Yep.
Oh.
No, she's being gentle about it intentionally because she knows like Zoo is a tiny rat, so it's like my pancake.
Professor, what are you doing over there?
Oh, sorry, making a. Apologies if this is all school stuff, but I'm making an itinerary for when we finally reach Direction.
Itinerary?
What to do when we actually get there?
Plans, basically. He's laying out a list of things we need to do.
A to-do list.
Yeah, so that reminds me. So, I'm planning on, before we, do a thing that we'll do probably in the afternoon, I plan on scouting the city because I need to find out, I have to double check where Heronius's old temple was. That way I know when to go afterwards, and hopefully maybe I'll bump into our plan. We'll see. I know, points over to Olwen, I think you had to do, do you have anything to do at your precinct?
I have to speak with Dr. Gander about Akalon's body.
Right. Okay.
Plus, I've kind of been gone for a while, and my sabbatical's coming up to be at an end. I actually have to go in and check and see if I need to return to work.
Right. Jeez, I'm just trying to think. No, because I do. Okay, so I'm just want to plan things out so that way we can have like an idea of what to do once we get there. And...
What, are we going to a convention? Sorry.
That's all right. But I want to do some stuff there, and one thing I'm gonna need, two things I'm gonna need everybody's help with. One is when we go to the library, and two is when we actually go to Heronius' temple.
What are we supposed to research at the library, Professor?
A lot. I'll see if I can break it down as easily, given what we have, or what we know. I want to see, I want to see if we can find a little bit more on the symbols, not just that Shylin and I discovered, see if we can pinpoint, but also the ones on that paper. I also,
Right.
I want to. Let's see. There was a couple other things. I want to do my own research on Heronius himself, because I definitely think this little girl, he pats the sword, definitely has a connection to her. I just want to know what it is, and then there might be something that could help in regards to that sequence that we saw out in the Golgari outskirts.
Talking to you is confusing sometimes.
It's a code or a cipher or like something that okay, how to put this in 7? Okay, he's thinking to himself. Okay, how do I put this in 7 speak? Numbers that connect to a letter or some sort of pattern that could lead to something else.
I feel the need to point out that since meeting you, Adrian, my calcray has expanded a fair bit. Let's put it that way.
Should I take that?
All right, Caius.
Should I take that as a compliment or?
I'm just saying you use many long, complicated words that I'm not used to hearing. Remember where I work.
Yeah. Then he makes a little note. He writes it in Elven.
Does Olwen see him write the thing in Elvish?
He's covering it up with his hand. So it's like it's pretty much impossible to read.
Okay.
And then he closes the book.
I feel as though I've just been mocked.
No worry, no mocking here. Otherwise, if I did, I probably owe you another favor.
It wouldn't be a favor that time. But speaking of, Adrian,
Here we go.
you owe me one last favor for taking care of Seven last night.
Oh, okay. I was just doing that on my own. I didn't. I saw. It looks over to Seven playing with the Seven playing. I forgot what you doing to playing with her food.
We're playing tug of war with a pancake.
Okay.
Zoo and her are playing tug of war with a pancake.
And she's like, I just want to reassure her that everything was okay.
That doesn't mean you weren't doing something that was important to me. So thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. All right.
Seven looks go at the pancake as I'm assuming I heard that.
Yeah. I probably like the tail end of it.
Okay. She looks up between you two and the others because I'm assuming I'm hearing all conversations here.
I mean, we're all in the same room. I somehow don't think that we're we're screaming across an echoey chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just eating in the same room.
I am a little scared still of that vision, but because I'm scared that it is real, and she buckles up. Can I do anything to help? Research? Did anything that me and Sybil saw maybe will help, or
Seven, I don't want you looking for the symbols for that much. I don't want you having another experience like you did yesterday. So maybe you could help out with the deciphering the code?
How so?
Well, oh boy. Well, the person that, from what I understand, the person that's in your bottle, that memory, seems to be pretty smart.
Your bottle of memory.
Maybe.
Her ears go down at that.
And again, I apologize for that, but maybe she can help. Maybe you can help.
She's not me. I'm Seven. Or, for now, I don't know my name. I don't even know half the stuff that... I don't...
Don't worry, we'll talk about this later, but I think you can help. I'm very sure you can help me with deciphering the code.
When you do need to do something, Seven, usually something triggers up there, and you provide a lot of information. So I'm actually in agreement with Adrian.
But how will I know what I know? How would I know when to say it? I don't know how to tap into it.
Well, maybe this will be a chance to start learning how.
Yeah, and I do want to talk about that, especially, well, maybe after, research the temple, and maybe after dinner, we can... I do mention
After dinner?
Oh, yeah,
Why, Professor, are you asking me out?
What?
He hits himself with his notebook.
Asking out the courtship of male and female interactions, usually called a date.
Why is that so easy to do with you people? I could never get away with that with Kadir. He would always just roll his eyes at me.
I am confused. Why is Hoshi looking for a mate, and why is Adrian not?
I'm not, sweetheart. I was just teasing him.
I meant
Teasing?
Joking.
It's a fun thing.
I guess as Shylon would put it, a rib.
Speaking of which, Caius enters the house again, and he's looking a little irritated.
Is something wrong, Caius?
Yeah, he's holding up a parchment, and he shows it to all of you.
Hmm?
Oh boy.
Are you serious right now?
He's just leaving?
Uncle Shylon is gone?
What about staying as a team? What about trust? What?
I want to say I'm surprised, but I'm really not.
Oh dear.
7? Oh dear.
DM for record, I'm not going far. She's just going to go hide and cry.
Oh boy. I gotta go with her.
Yeah, Caius just kind of sighs. I don't know why. He's just always been like this. Once he gets his mind set on something, it's...
There's no stopping him.
Well, look at the bright side. At least he's still trying to help.
I'll give him that much. And if he's contacting through Erzaban, most likely... Okay. So I think we have there's a reliable way to get in contact with him when we need to.
Yeah. But also, it says that the next carriage is going to be available for the afternoon. That gives us at least 6 hours.
Might as well kill some more time at the festival then.
Yep.
I mean, I did read something about ice skating. I may not be fond of the cold, but I won't deny I'm curious.
All right. Princess Abigail, she looks up and says, I'm gonna go look for a few of my friends. It's we have something to discuss.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Well, that sounds curious.
Okay.
I'm assuming royal only.
No. I mean, you can come along if you want, but I'm not sure if you'll be entertained by it.
Then I'll stick with my plan of checking out this ice skating thing.
All right. I'll see you on a little bit. Caius, you're coming with me. Oh, sure. She kind of grabs him by the arm and leaves him out. Okay. Hey, come on. I'm coming. You don't have to keep grabbing me.
Owen has taken possession of the letter and is just sort of staring at it.
Are you okay, detective?
He is... He said you were right. I would have liked to have thanked him for acknowledging us before he left. There
Well-
are.
Sorry.
I just hope he's safe. And, we.
You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry, Olwen. I have ways of keeping tabs on people who owe me favors, and he does owe me favors.
Alright. I just hope he doesn't get hurt. At least. I hope he doesn't get pincushioned again.
Yes. That's a concern, but at this point, all we're doing is speculating.
Olwen sort of shakes her head, slaps her face, and then grabs all of the used dishes to start going to wash them.
All right.
You guys can head to the festival. I'll catch up. Think Sybil and I were gonna do perhaps a card game. Or should I go see Reinhardt? I don't know yet. I will,
Hoshimi looks at the dirty dishes that she's gathering, and she does this.
That's handy.
I'll just put them away then.
Yeah.
Stupid magic. I don't have magic. Magic.
Just thought it'd help.
Eh.
It's like the scene from Sword in the Stone when they're washing all the dishes.
I mean, yes, but also she's trying to be a good guest. She doesn't have magic. Leave her alone.
That's why Hoshimi helped.
No,
Yeah. He is being good friend.
I know, but she's still putting stuff away.
And we're not doing a deep clean.
Yep. So, want to say something?
I would be most interested in cards. When might that happen?
As soon as I put these away, I'll happily go with you.
Hmm. Very well.
Do not let this man near a game of Red Dragon in.
I actually won once.
I played with him, but I never won. I'm not very good.
Anyway.
So Owen finishes putting up the dishes, and then she heads over to Sybil. Hey, all ready to go.
Lead the way.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm going to pretend I know where I'm going.
All right. So, heading out. So, Hoshimi wanted to head to the to try
Ice
ice
skating.
skating. And let's see. So Flint and Seven are still doing a thing. So where are you guys planning to go?
Well, considering she's a little down in the dumps and, you know, we both kind of are, I was thinking maybe we could do something together.
I actually
Alright.
have an idea, and Adrian comes over to where Seven and Flint are.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I had an idea. Maybe help us, you know, maybe to cheer you up. Maybe we could, I don't know, participate in the scavenger hunt.
Scavenger hunt?
Yeah, it said it's a like a kids activity, but you know, I think it might be a, I guess, family activity? Question mark.
Despite that, Seven is still tearing up a little bit. Her tail starts to wag.
And
What do you think, Seven? You wanna go find some cool stuff?
Okay. I guess.
We'll do it together, okay?
What if you leap too?
Oh, we're
Alright.
not gonna leave. You won't. And then he actually holds on tight to her because he was already hugging her. You won't be able to get rid of me. And he almost hangs off her almost. Trust me, you'll never be able to get rid of me.
She squeezes Flint tightly and then looks at Adrian. What about you?
I ain't going anywhere.
But how do I know you won't?
He actually Foot actually kind of gives him like a little head tilt, like, get in the hug, dude. Come on.
Adrian moves over and hug Seven.
Zoo actually climbs on top and kind of like jumps on her beak and gives her a hug too.
Zoo is wholesomeness, and you cannot convince me otherwise.
Exactly. Seven is tearing up again, but there's like a really big, happy smile on her beak.
Alright.
Is she hugging with her wings?
Mm-hmm.
All right, where's Jojo going?
Jojo just kind of follows everyone quietly.
Which group? There's the group splitting up.
7.
They're... All right.
I
wanna
guess I'll
go with us?
all by myself.
All right.
All by myself.
All right. So, why don't we start with the why don't we start with this with the single one, because that's going to be the fastest.
Yeah.
All right. So, moving to this one. All right. All right, so it's still very early in the day when you arrive, Hoshimi, but this is currently in the Westfield of New Gatlas.
Was it the
and-
Westfield? I thought it was the South.
Oh yes, it is the South. Yeah,
I know you're getting better than you do.
Yeah.
I will be quiet.
Yeah. All right. So so you're looking around, and yeah, there's quite a few activities around here. There's you see a giant rock climbing wall with very colorful protrusions, a quick little sprinting course, a giant mud pit.
That's
Eh.
Kay. Sorry. Recognizing a character again.
Mhm. All right, and yeah, and you see a
What's the mud pit?
the mud pit is right here.
No, I said what?
It's just a giant mud pit.
Okay. Well, we
Uh,
all know she's gonna jump in with her prissiness and her pristine white fur.
Yes, and over here you see a wizard, an elven wizard, who's just putting on the finishing touches of redoing the ice.
Hmm.
All right.
Okay, Hoshimi steps up. She does like pause because ice, but she looks over to the wizard. Is there some sort of activity or charge for this, or?
Yes, there is a little bit of a gear rental that has to be done, and also, you break it, you buy it, but not really.
I've never gone ice skating before. I wouldn't mind trying it though.
So he looks over at it. Well, okay. So, do you need lessons, or would you prefer to just figure things out on your own?
Well, maybe a basic explanation of how you balance on ice skates.
Well, it's mostly a matter of leaning on one leg and then leaning on the other. It's you use momentum to propel. You use a little bit of momentum to propel you forward. Not gonna lie, you're probably gonna fall on your rump a couple times, but that's just the nature of the thing. You usually don't learn any new skills without getting a few bruises in the process.
Entirely fair.
All right. So he quickly measures you for some skates. You put them on, and they are very odd looking. They are very odd looking shoes. That they holding very tightly to your feet, and they've got like a single blade stretching up and down them. All right.
So these are ice skates?
Indeed. Just give it a small go. Start off slow, and maybe you can work your way up. Oh yes, there's also a prize for a bet for most best trick. I don't know. It's not exactly formal, but then again, this isn't exactly a formal event. This is mostly for the kids.
Oh,
But-
fair enough.
So if you want to impress any of the parents or judges here, might get some money thrown at you.
How much is the rental?
That'll be about 5 silver.
She hands over 5 silver.
All right. Thank you very much.
Let me adjust that in my sheet. When I click, you poo.
All right. All right. Have fun. And now,
Here it comes. Oh no! I just realized that by taking away 5 silver, I now have 12 permanently on my character sheet. No!
You brought this on yourself.
all right. There we go. All right. So your first go at it is your first go at it is you're able to get it a little bit. It's a little. It is very very weird. It's like relearning how to walk, but you've done some weird dancing positions enough so that you're able to work around it a little bit. It's like you're not going super fast at the moment, but you're able to do some well enough. And now,
Why?
wow. Okay.
Come on, I've got a 10
Those dice
modifier.
are impossible to read.
Yes,
Also, I
they
just
are.
gotta say, I love that die design.
He.
Yeah,
It's great.
they are incredibly impossible to read. All right, so
That's because
you're-
it's based in like Oriental. I'm doing a theme here. I will change it back to numbers after this one. I just wanted to have one session where it's like that.
It's okay.
all right. So you're still trying to work your balance. It's just moving across ice is something you are not familiar with in the least. And yeah,
I can feel you judging me from a distance.
yeah, it's
being
like
judged
you haven't
by-
exactly fallen on your rump, but you are finding it a little difficult to balance. And uno más.
Should the camera roll as well?
No.
Nat
Oh.
That's
Hey! That is a nat 20.
All right. So, so what happens is, yeah, it's like you just kind of take a very deep breath, and you're just like, okay, I can. It's like I can do this. I have danced before. I have danced before in very adverse conditions. This is just the same. And then you start taking his advice. Lean on one leg, lean on the other. Lean on one leg, lean on the other. And after about 2 minutes of this, it becomes very natural to you. You start putting one leg over the other as you turn. You're skating around the edges, just going faster and faster and faster. On a whim, you decide to like just swing your right leg, and then you slowly pull it in, like almost trying to do a ballerina pirouette. And you're a little surprised at how fast you're spinning, but you're able to correct it very quickly, and you come to a stop, and the wizard and a lot of the other parents are just looking at you with just jaws agape. They all start throwing silver at you.
Make it rain? I don't know.
Yeah, they all start throwing silver at you, whooping at you, and you hear a couple of them say, "Wow, this is a great start to the day."
Okay, she goes around and like gathers the silver wherever she misses catching it.
Yep, you managed to grab 59 silver.
Yay, not 12 anymore.
Make it rain indeed.
That's
Dang.
like 71.
Yep. All right, fantastic. So I'm assuming you. So after about half hour or so, you had your fun putting on another one of your shows, and you take skates and hand it back to the wizard, who's just like,
Yes.
wow. I have never seen a person take to ice skating that quickly.
Well, balance is part of what I have to learn as a dancer.
Oh, you're a dancer. Oh, well, that explains it.
She gives the skates back to him, and she gives him a wink before she walks off.
Yeah, they just kind of he just sets them down on the table, and he folds his arms, not out of consternation, but just like he's processing things right now. Great. Now we shall head over to the Canal District.
Quick
Also,
question.
you're welcome for no ice puns.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Quick question.
Yep.
Did Dogi make this map?
Yes.
Eh.
All right. So, while we're waiting for him to load in, why don't we move over to Olwen and Sybil, who are playing cards.
Thank what?
Quite.
Yeah, we gonna play cards. What?
Oh, Josh, quick question. I got a character question.
Yep.
Will we only have time for one activity today, or can we do more than one?
Yeah, you got time for more than one activity.
Cool. Okay, because I think I don't have the itinerary in front of me, but I think there was a haunted house at some point.
There is.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember this.
I want to try that.
I remember you really wanted to do it.
Yeah.
I have shared the Feast of Fortune document to people.
Yes.
Thank you.
Since the poker tournament and the Deceiver's Dice is an informal event, I just sort of decided it was in the Canal District, and we are going over
Yeah.
here.
Yep, haunted house. There it is.
All
Oh,
right.
it's the fun house. Okay.
All right. So you're lit. All right. So you're sitting at a table, and there's quite a few other men here, and they're one of them is currently shuffling. This dwarf, he's currently shuffling his deck. Oh, look at you two! Are you you're going? Yeah. Would you like to join us for the tournament?
What is this tournament about?
Oh, it's a simple poker tournament. You ever play poker?
Perhaps.
Out of character, oh, too much. In character, I think I've maybe played it once or twice. What are we playing? Are we playing, Gatlas Hold'em? Are we playing 5-card draw?
Well, I mean, the tournament hasn't actually started yet, so we could practice with a little bit of 5-card draw. But if you like some Gatlas Hold'em, we can do that.
I'm fine either way. Sybil, do you have a preference?
I will play whatever they play.
Okay, so, you guys go ahead and choose.
All right. Why don't we just cut straight to the chase and do some Gatlas Hold'em? All right. So he shuffles the deck and deals everybody 2 cards. All right. So why don't we play So make whatever check you think is going to help.
Oh.
Are we allowed to look at our cards yet?
Oh, did Jojo? I'm imagining Jojo snuck up.
Where is he? I don't even see him over in the.
Did
Go.
Jeremy ever load in?
Yeah, Jermo loaded in.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so he's saying
Oh, he's
just
joining
moved
the
over.
game.
Yeah.
Just moved over. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So Jojo snuck in, just like, whoa, didn't see you there.
I have that effect sometimes.
All right. Dealing you in. All right. So there are let's see. I mean, there's the obvious check of So you could either make an
expect-
you can either make an intelligence check in order to figure out statistics, or you can make a deception check to bluff, or intimidation check to bluff.
I imagine I'd probably using deception and intimidation over and over.
All right. So
For you, Doc, only intimidation is needed. You're scary to play cards with.
yeah, you say that after I won.
Okay.
I know what I said.
There's my intelligence check. It was a 12. And
All right.
It's
no.
it-
It's and then I'll also do a I have no can't read my poker face again.
Yep.
I'm not gonna do well.
So yeah. Okay, so here's how we're gonna do this. Either an intelligence check to make a stat guess, or make an intimidation check to bluff, and also make a deception check to have your poker face.
Okay, so we do need to do 2 rolls then.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, I did much better on the intimidation.
Yep. Okay, so Jojo, could you make me a where is it? Ooh. Thank you. Sybil has just pushed all of his stuff into the center. Everyone's looking at him, and they just see Sybil just with that sweet, unchanging smile. And everyone looks at their cards and just kind of puts them down.
Oh, aren't we all having fun?
I stand by what I said earlier.
When,
Still beat
since
his last
everyone,
time. Sorry.
since everyone else is folded, smiles. She's just enjoying that.
All right. Well, you say perhaps you've never played it. I think that guy's more letting in on. I think that guy's not letting us in on something that he. All right, round
Isn't
2.
that the whole point of poker?
Yes,
Wait,
you
I
ju-
thought
you-
this was Go Fish.
All right. So round 2 starts. Yeah, round 2 starts. He starts dealing out the cards. Well, yes, that is the whole point of poker, but you think the bluffing starts during the game, not before. All right.
It's all about psychology.
All right. This is for your poker faces.
Come on!
Did she say psychology or psychology?
Psychology.
All right. Click the little dice in the chat, Jermo, please.
19.
Jermo, could you click the dice in the chat, please? Thank you.
Ooh.
The odds were not in my favor today.
Okay, so you're looking at everyone's looking up at Sybil, and his face has not changed. Just from looking at his cards, you're both looking at. You do not know what he has. You're both looking at your cards, and you got some decent ones. So I'm going to have you roll that, and I'm going to have you two roll. This is so much easier. Okay. Okay. Click on the dice for me, please.
Nice. Nice.
Ooh.
Okay, it wasn't a 12.
I would have called shenanigans if it had been the third 12.
Yeah, same. I would have said, re-roll. Her dice is broken.
Well, it seems that slowly but surely, as the betting goes on, Sybil puts in another all-in, and he looks incredibly confident, and everyone just doesn't want to risk it. So yes, Sybil wins round 2. All right, round 3. So yes, the dwarf's looking at the Sybil says, like, "You are a great warrior, little one."
As long as everyone's enjoying themselves.
Owen's looking very proudly at Sybil.
I'm still confused. Who has the old maid?
Oh.
I think it's called Old Hag in this version.
Oh yeah, the old hag.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, fish!
Okay, so
Uno!
okay, so JoJo's strategy of JoJo's strategy of just shouting off the wrong game is weirdly weirdly looking out for him, as people just aren't paying attention to him, and they're more paying attention to Sybil, who they see. It's like they see his eye twitch just very, very slightly because he won the last 2 games. Everyone's just looking at Sybil, and no one's paying attention to JoJo.
Misdirection.
Silent killer.
All right, so you two need to make that, and you need to make this.
I am
Oh,
not intimidating at all.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow!
Flip it
Oops.
flop.
Oh man!
Can't win them all.
Yeah, no.
Mr. Sybil.
Nah. This was
Wow.
good, though.
Okay. So, what happens is, JoJo it's like, JoJo goes all in. And, Sybil, you're looking at, it's like, Sybil, you're looking at, so, everyone's looking at JoJo. They don't think he knows what he's doing. And so they're calling him on his bluff. And everyone pulls out the cards. JoJo reveals a straight flush.
Woo!
Oh.
And then
Wow.
he throws up and I imagine JoJo throws up his arms and goes, "Yahtzee!"
Let him roleplay.
The thing
No,
is, Voice
Jojo-
already made that joke in the sidebar.
Jojo just automatically assumes he lost and tosses the cards down.
Wait, yeah, JoJo just cut. Yeah, I imagine JoJo's just leaving after that. It's like, wait, he.
Jojo, you won!
I know, I suck.
and then the dwarf, he's like, let him leave.
That's so mean.
I'm going to go see what everyone else is doing.
Oh, come back.
Just divide up his winnings. It all goes to charity, anyways. Yes.
All right. Oh my gosh, that's such a JoJo thing. even when he wins, he loses.
Aw. Bad luck.